It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS. Who should come to Sales Boost, Pat? Is it the business owner? Is it the salesperson? Is it both? Is it people just starting their business? Is it people doing $1 million? What's like, who's going to get the most out of it? Who should for sure be coming to
Great question. Great question. So again, it doesn't matter what industry you're in, number one. And I always say, if you have one sales guy, the owner always needs to come, right? Because the owner is going to have all the information. He's going to be training after Sales Boost. He's going to be leading those sales meetings, right? So if you just send somebody, and we've had this in the past where they sent somebody and they weren't in the right seat. And then they came back and they said, it's not working and everything is against me and all this. So the business owner, I really think, needs to go with their team, because then they can collaborate together. Because as you know, like you said earlier, right? You can go to one event, you can hear you talk twice, and then the third time you speak, you got something new out of it, right? So same thing with three people going. You're getting three minds looking at the same material, but they're going to come up with three different ideas. Now let's collaborate on that and then make sure it gets into use. You know what I mean? Because they might pick something up that is great, and then the owner might think of it and like, we're going this way, and then they have it, boom, let's work together. So I would say the business owner, and their team. You know what I mean? If you're getting TSMs, bring them as well. We've had in the past where, the business owner came with their first one, and then the next year they came with 2, and then they came with 3, and that's what it's all about. It's again, from the basics to advanced. So some of it has, some of the repetitive things from each year in it, but we expand on each one of those, I think, every year, and you're going to pick up new things every year as well. And it depends on what season you're in too, in your business. Like, are you just getting off the truck right now, getting into sales? You even might think you got the sales process down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need sales. I've been trained. I've went to this. I worked at wherever. That's great. Come to Sales Boost, because you might have did sales somewhere else. But if you're in lawn care, exterior cleaning, right? Come to this, see what we got going on. And I promise you're going to take something away from this that you're going to implement that's going to make a world of difference.
Pat, what's the cost?
Yeah,
what's the investment? With the investment.
I like the way you're thinking. So the cost is 0, right? The investment is $12.97, but you will make that up. It's only, and for just $12.97, that's per person, right? And then you have your spouse. We do discount spouses because, again, talking to my past self, my spouse came with me on everything because I was like, are you taking notes? Can you please take notes?
Can you please take notes? I'm too busy listening.
That's it. So, she is the driver behind everything you see. You know what I mean? Behind every great man, there's a greater woman, right? But yeah, so she's there. So we give spouses discounts, but if you want to bring your team, it's $12.97. So that's including lunch every day. We didn't do breakfast or dinner just because we're running classes until 5 o'clock, and sometimes it runs a little bit late. But what we want to do on the schedule, we're going to give you guys a good layout. You know what I mean? I think when we get to conventions, we don't know where to go. We don't know what to do. So we're going to give you a great game plan on the back of local restaurants, fun things to do in the evenings. That way you can get the total experience from the event, because sales is the experience. And that's what we want on Drive Home. There's things I didn't include in there that we want to surprise you with. So that was just the overview, if you will, of Sales Boost, because we're gonna bring the fire this year.
Now, do you guys order any pizzas during Sales Boost?
So we have this year. This year we're not, though. We got something a little bit different this year. Yeah. So Pizza Olympics was last year.
Sushi.
Order sushi.
See how fast sushi. I have 7 California rolls and some Philly rolls, and see how fast that happens.
What are the ones that are flash fried with? Is that
tempura rolls?
Is that the Vegas roll?
Ooh, the tempura rolls.
It's crispy on the outside. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one, or check out this one, and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.